Hello everybody, this is going to be a brief tutorial on run-on sentences and sentence fragments by me, Nikolai Rashev. First we're going to focus on fragments, and first of all, what is a fragment? A fragment is a sentence imposter. It's basically a group of words that pretends to be a sentence, but it actually is not. A sentence must have a verb and a subject, and it also must be independent. Fragments are very easy to spot when they're out of context by themselves. Look at the example. When the dog jumped on the couch. It's a fragment because it's not an independent clause. The second example is running for the bus. And it is a fragment because it does not contain a subject. However, fragments are a lot harder to spot when they're appearing next to related sentences. For example, we just sat down when the dog jumped on the couch. As well as in the second example is I almost tripped and fell running for the bus. To help you better test for fragments, use the flowchart below. Start by asking is there a verb. If there is no verb, the sentence is a fragment. However, if there is a verb, continue to the next step, checking if there is a subject. If there is no subject, the sentence is a fragment. The last step is to test if the sentence is an actual sentence or just a subordinate clause. And those are easy to spot because usually they begin with because, and, or, when. There are two quick ways to turn a fragment into a real sentence. First, add a verb and or subject, whichever one is missing. And the second way is to simply conjoin the fragment with a nearby sentence. For part 2, we're going to look at run-on sentences. First off, what is a run-on sentence? A run-on sentence is a sentence containing two or more independent clauses that have not been joined correctly. For example, air pollution poses risks to all humans and animals. It can be deadly for those who have asthma. Those are two independent clauses that have been joined together in a sentence. As with fragments, there's a nice little flowchart you can follow to tell you if the sentence you're looking at is a run-on or is a regular sentence. Step 1. Does the sentence contain two or more independent clauses? If no, there should not be a problem with that sentence. If yes, are those clauses joined with a comma and a conjunction? If yes, that means the clauses have been joined together properly and it is a correct grammatic sentence. If no, are those clauses joined by a semicolon? If there is no semicolon, that means it's definitely a run-on sentence and you should consider revising that sentence. In the last part of the tutorial, we're going to look at how to fix a run-on sentence. There's 4 ways you can fix a run-on sentence. The first way is to use a comma and a conjunction. Let's go back to the example. Air pollution poses risks to all humans and animals, comma. It can be deadly for those who have asthma. The second way is to use a semicolon. Those can often be paired with a transition, such as air pollution poses risks to all humans and animals, semicolon. However, it can be deadly for those who have asthma. The third way is very self-explanatory. Just break those independent clauses into separate sentences. The last way you can change a run-on sentence is to make one of the independent clauses a subordinate clause. By simply adding although in front of that first clause, you can make it subordinate, and then your sentence will read, although air pollution poses risks to all humans and animals, comma, it can be deadly for those who have asthma. I hope this little tutorial helped all of you to better recognize and know how to correct both fragments and run-on sentences. I hope you've enjoyed this video.